Hello friends at home. In this video I will be doing today's math test with you. This is our chapter 4 math test. Our friends are here but they're being very quiet because we don't talk during tests. Okay? So the first thing I do is always the same. I take out my pencil and write down my name. Make sure that you put your name at the top of your paper. If you're in the classroom, I need your name on it so I know whose it is. And when you're at home, it's a great habit to get in because one day you will be back in the classroom and you need to be in the habit of putting your name on your paper. Okay. So number 1 says, what number sentence does this line show? Now, we're starting at the number 0. And we're jumping 5 spots. So, Mateo, here, hon. So, we have 0 and 5. These are the numbers we're working with. Which of these number sentences shows an addition equation that uses the numbers 0 and 5? Circle the correct number sentence. Number 2 says, circle the group of cubes that show the same sum. So a sum means all together. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4 cube trains. Which 2 cube trains have the same amount? Circle the 2 cube trains that have the same amount. For number 3, it says add counters or circles to make 10. How many did you add? So there's already 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and they put that number here. You need to draw in until you get to 10. And then on this line, tell me how many did you draw? Number 4 says a ladybug moves 5 spaces. Everyone circle the 5. The ladybug wants to land on 9. Everyone circle the 9. How many more spaces must the ladybug move? Use the number line to show the moves. So watch up here. Don't write anything down, just watch. The ladybug first move went to the 5. This is where the ladybug's at. Now the ladybug wants to jump again to get to the 9. How many more spots does the ladybug have to go? So figure out from 5 how many how many bounces until you get to 9 and put that number here. How many more spaces does the ladybug need to move to get to 9? And put that number here. And when you're finished, we're going to go right up to the top on the other side. Landon, what's up? I'm sorry? Oh, see the line? It says the ladybug must move blank more spaces. Put it right on that line. Okay? All right, top of the next side here. It says 4 birds in the grass. So circle 4 birds. It says 2 more birds join them. So circle 2 more birds. Then the question says, how many birds are there now? They've drawn it out for you, so you don't have to draw anything. Here's 4 birds. Here's 2 more. Fill in the number sentence. Just like we do in our simple solutions in our morning work. How many here? How many there? How many all together? Make the number sentence for the birds. All right, moving down to number 6, it says Lori has 6 apples. So everyone circle 6 apples. It says she gives away 2 apples. So circle 2 apples. How many apples are left? So she has 6 altogether. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She gave away 2. So there's 1 ka-chink, 2 ka-chink. We're trying to figure out how many she has left over, which is this number right here, that we can put as our other part. So figure out if she had 6 altogether, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and her first part is 2, what would the other part be? And write that number on this line right here. Moving down to number 7. It says use circles to model the parts of the addition. So on this little domino cube, we're going to draw in the circles. So our parts are 3 and 5. Okay, so you're going to draw 1, 2, 3 in one of your parts. And you're going to draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the other part. And then you're going to count up how many are there all together on this domino and put that answer right here. So 3 plus 5, draw it on the domino, and then write your total or your sum right there. Looking at number 8, it says circle all of the sums that show 1 more than 5. Now don't get confused. Raise your hand. What is 1 more than 5? Isaac? What is 1 more than 5? Beckett? 6. So you're going to look at each of these problems, figure out the answer. If the answer is 6, circle it. If the answer is not 6, you can leave it alone or you can cross it off. So I'll give you a couple minutes here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 problems. Solve them. If the answer is 6, circle it. If the answer is not 6, cross it off or leave it alone. So take a minute and do that one, and then when you're finished, flip to the other side. All right, friends at home, we have flipped our papers over to the next side. We are looking at number 9. 9 says, look at the 10 frame. Some circles are taken away and some are left. So complete the subtraction to show how many are left. So they had 10 altogether, and they put that number here. On this line, write how many did they take away? They crossed off some. How many? Put that number here. And then for the equals, tell me how many are left. So we have 10, take away some number, equals how many are left. All right, looking at number 10, it says use the 10 frame to show how you can make 10. They've already put 5 in there, so fill it up till you have 10 and tell me how many you added. Fill up the 10 frame till you have 10 and then tell me how many you added. Well, don't tell me, but write it down right here. All right, number 11 says 5 kites are in the air. Circle 5 kites. It says 4 kites are in a tree. Oh, that's sad. How many kites are there in all? So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the air, and 1, 2, 3, 4 in a tree. How many are there all together? Count them up and put that answer on that line. All right, looking down at number 12, do you see, I'm going to zoom in on it so we can all see it better, okay? Do you see how on number 12, there are 2 cube trains? The first one had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 grayish blocks, and they put a 5. And then it had one block that's a little bit darker. You see that? So they have 5 plus 1. Put how many 5 plus 1 equals in the box? How many are in this cube train all together? Then, for this cube train, how many grayish white? Put it here. How many dark gray? Put it here. And then how many all together? Put it here. Okay? And when you are finished with that one, we'll go to the top of the next side. We made it to the last page. Woo! All right. Number 13 says Carol has 10 tomatoes. Everybody circle 10 tomatoes. Oh, you think they're blueberries. Maybe they're blueberries. Okay, they're blueberries. She eats 7 blueberries. Yum, 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 yum. It says cross out the blueberries she eats. So how many does she eat? 7. So how many are you going to cross out? 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then it says how many are left. Put that answer on this line. How many blueberries are left? Mateo, please stop talking during a test. Color the white cubes to show more than the number of gray cubes. So how many gray cubes are there? 3. So color the white cubes to show more than 3. Number 15. It says, look at the model for 3 plus 5. It's really, really, really hard to see. You got to look like really, really close. Let me zoom in here. There are, oh, come on, camera, don't fail me now. Okay, if you look really closely, there are 3, 1, 2, 3 gray ones. And then do you see the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Like they're really light gray. Okay? They want you to model the related addition fact. So if this fact is 3 plus 5, down here, what would the related addition fact be? Addition. So we know we're looking for an addition fact, and it has to be related. So it needs a 3, a 5, and an 8. Put the related addition fact here. Adding, addition. What is the related addition fact to 3 plus 5? And the last one says Beth has 7 dark buttons and Carly has 6 light buttons. Cross out to find who has more. So we go ka-chink, 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 ka-chink. Uh-oh, so this one has more. Who has the dark buttons? Oh. So who has more, Beth or Carly? Don't say it, circle it. And then tell me how many more on the line. How many more on the line? Oh, please don't blurt out during a test. Drew, you have a question? Victoria, you have a question? Okay. Friends at home, when you are finished with this test, take a picture of both sides of it and make sure that you upload it for me or Mrs. Hatkoff so we can get you some points in the grade book. Goodbye, friends at home.